Good morning, Geminis. Let's get cracking. I'm hella caffeinated. Let's see what's going on with you. I was gonna try to, do a little... I kind of talk about your energy a little bit before I pulled some cards. But, you know what? I'd rather just give you something more tangible than that. As you know, as anybody who understands tarot knows, I don't need the cards to read your energy. The cards are kind of more there for me to show you what I'm seeing, you know? And that's where the reader's, translation of the cards steps in, you know? But... yes. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Okay. This deck has a lot to say to you, actually. So I'm gonna just go straight to the point because this is a brutal fucking deck and it's just very straight to the point. Tower. The blasted tower. You might be in a tower. You might be coming out of a tower. This could be past energy. I feel like my own personal perspective, I feel like right now you're in one. Because we've got the Justice card, right? The Justice card is kind of like the universe is dealing karma on everybody. And sometimes we don't even know what kind of karma we're bringing in, you know? So I feel like right now the playing field is being balanced at this time. Fuck. That's some heavy fucking energy, though. Having the tower in this Justice card. It's that's pretty heavy, bro. That's you're going through a full ass, thing. The Magician in reverse. Okay, so, I feel like this is the end of illusion. This is the end of allowing yourself to be deceived in any way, allowing mischief in your life. I feel like you're standing up for yourself at this time, especially with this Justice card. I feel like you yourself are stepping into a higher power type of role, reaching that God within kind of energy. Ace of Wands, the beginning of a new cycle. Okay, I like this. I like this very much. This is with Wands, we talk about a lot of communication in Wands and manifestation, right? With this Ace of Wands, I feel like you are not afraid to speak your truth, live your truth, be your truth. And that's kind of why you're done with this magician-ass energy. You're done with, and justice is kind of being served on them, on your behalf, too. It's the universal justice, that karma justice, cause and effect kind of justice. The devil. Woo! Woo! Alright, so a lot of people would read this negatively. However, what I see in this is you're stepping into a power here, and maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn, who knows, but I feel like you're stepping into a power here that you were previously unaware of. With you being done with this magician energy, I see you kind of mastering taking care of yourself, right? This is the utmost independence. This is somebody who maybe because you've been looking out for everyone for so fucking long, right? Trying to take care of the world, trying to save the world, trying to do all this. And I think 4 fucking wants, you're taking care of you. 4 fucking wants, you're focused on you a little bit, right? And this is earned. This isn't you're being a bad devil. This is kind of you are not taking shit. And you're not afraid to kind of be open. With this communication, this Ace of Wands, it's like you're not afraid to hurt feelings along the way if you need to, because you're stepping into your power of taking care of yourself. Might be a little egoic, but you know, we all gotta start somewhere. Queen of Wands, okay? This is definitely the energy of somebody who is very emotionally mature. This is somebody who is, like I said, not afraid to speak their truth, not afraid to manifest what they want into reality. Especially with this Devil card energy. I see you sitting here kind of deciding what you want in life, right? And it's no longer like so global. It's not about what everybody else wants or what everybody else wants for you. It's like you're finally like, no, I'm making decisions for myself now. The Lovers. Ooh, bro. Okay. All right. Austin, if you out there, you might end up with Lana Del Rey. I don't know. He's one of my Gemini collective. I love Austin. He is so sick. But, yeah, so basically, this might be Lana Del Rey. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, so you're sitting in this energy of, and maybe this is part of it. Maybe this is part of your journey of self-love, is being able to love others, right? But not in the way that it's like everybody else. It's not in the universal kind of love. This is like love, you know? Then we have the Empress in reverse. You know, with you sitting in the Devil energy, I could see how the Empress would be in reverse. Because it's like you're no longer creating for the whole world. You're creating for yourself now. It's like you're no longer focused on being a nurturing kind of influence for everyone, because right here you're not afraid to speak your truth and you're not afraid to hurt feelings along the way. I still feel like it's good energy. I'm just gonna be straight up. I still feel like this is good energy because you usually are in that Empress energy, and sometimes we need a little role flip. Sometimes we need to be a little like willing to take care of ourselves, instead of focusing on the grander scheme of things, right? It's no longer about everybody fucking else. It's about what is in your realm of control here. Two of Pentacles, you're making a decision. Like I said, making decisions for yourself at this time. Shit's gonna be changing. There's gonna be a lot of change. Like, I mean, with the Blasted Tower and the Justice coming out in the fucking beginning of this reading, it's like, there's a lot of fucking changes happening. Four of Swords, Lord of Rest from Strife, right? So, yeah, you're going to be seeing a lot of relaxation, right? You're just gonna chill. Like, people are gonna come at you with these larger problems and shit, and you're gonna be like, dude, it's a fucking nice day. Why aren't we out enjoying this nice day? Why are we sitting here talking about some bullshit that we can't even change? I feel like you're getting into that. We've got the Hierophant in reverse, too. And so it's like, I feel like you're stepping away from taking everything so fucking seriously, right? You're kind of seeing the divine comedy in life a little bit and seeing that it doesn't matter how much you study. It doesn't matter how much knowledge you obtain. The real like path here is just in how we exist. And I feel like you're tapping into that. It's like that Gemini changing faces energy, right? You're changing your face a little bit. And not in a bad way. Six of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this definitely taps in with this like Blasted Tower and Justice energy, this Magician in reverse energy. This is like feeling like you haven't been victorious in the past because you were thinking so broadly, right? You were thinking on such a larger scale. Victory comes from like a person-to-person basis. You want to save the world, save one person. and then domino effects, right? Just one person at a time, bro. We ain't gotta save the entire world in one day. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so that definitely plays into the Six of Wands. We got six. Let me see. What else we got here? Ooh. Yeah, so we've got a 6-6 on the board. If you're into numerology, look it up. But you're basically like, I feel like you're honing in on your success a little bit more, because you haven't felt successful because it was such a global, grand idea, right? And it's kind of like you need bite-sized steps. Maybe not going full ass extreme all at once. Like you need to do like, you know, if we see a whole fucking cake in front of us and we're like, okay, I have to eat this whole fucking thing, it's a lot harder if you're looking at the whole fucking cake, right? But if you take it apart, you know, into bite-sized pieces, right, it makes it a little easier to swallow, right, rather than trying to take the whole fucking thing at once, right? So I feel like this is kind of telling you to take life in bite-sized steps. Like, success happens over a like prolonged period of time, right? Of constant effort. So baby step it. Don't be afraid to baby step it. Success is hard. King of Wands, okay. So we have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, right? With this Lover's card. I think somebody's in love. Alright, and both of you are not afraid to speak your truth, right? Both of you are very strong in who you are. I really actually love this. I feel like there's a lot of strength in who you are. And you're really fucking tapping into that. You are like... It's so cute because they're divine counterparts, right? It's like the King and Queen of Wands. It's like you guys are kind of meant for each other. Where the King of Wands says the Prince of Chariot of Fire, and then the Queen of Wands is the Queen of the Thrones of the Flame. So Prince of the Chariot of Fire, I see a lot of movement, right, coming from the King, whereas the Queen is sitting in her throne, kind of not. It's almost like, it kind of reminds me of the runner-chaser vibe, but instead of the runner running away, she decides to plant herself in the throne, and she's like, alright, come get me, you fucking Prince of the Chariot of Fire, you know, like, so I feel like she's just kind of sitting there, biding her time. And with this Lover card, it also says children of the voice of the divine, right? So I feel like both of you are messengers, right? Both of you use communication as a very prominent role in your life, right? Like communication, I feel like, is your main thing. This could be writers, musicians, artists of different types, public speakers, just people who communicate. And maybe that's why your ideas have been so grand and so big. And it's like, take it down. Take it back a little bit into bite-sized pieces, and you got this. Geminis, what are you up to? Okay, we're going to pull my Thoth deck. I love this because I started out with the more complex deck on purpose because the Geminis are very fucking complex, right? I almost don't even like using my Light Seer deck too much with the Geminis because of the complexity of the reads. Like, I feel like it's too broad. I need way more detail than what are in those cards, you know? Not that that's a bad deck. That's an excellent deck. I love that deck as well. For Geminis in particular, I see so much complexity in the way that you think. You guys are a lot like Aquarius. And I'm saying that as an Aquarius, so take that as a compliment, okay? You guys are a lot like Aquarius. It's almost like, it's like your energies combined could probably, like, I feel like you guys could come up with great ideas, right? Alright, so we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So where you're also going through a tower, your counterpart is going through a tower. She's cutting some shit off, right? Or she just did. I don't feel like you're within the realm of things being cut off right now, because I feel like her guard is being kind of brought down at this time. Kind of with you, you're in the rebirth stage. So, yeah, I just feel like it's kind of mirrored. Let's see. But yeah, no, like, back to what I was saying though. I love hanging out with Geminis because I feel like we always, like, come up with great fucking ideas. And you guys kind of, like, speak the same language a bit. Okay, so we got the Hierophant in reverse again, right? So yeah, I feel like you're just kind of not focusing on the larger things here. You're focused on your own personal world at this time. It's like you've spent your whole life studying and learning and all that. But I feel like you're really stepping into the living aspect of your life at this time. Let's see. Okay, so this Eight of Cups definitely goes with this Devil energy. You might be a little self-indulgent at this time. Maybe, the word is indolence, right? On the card, which typically means, like, laziness. But I don't think it's in the terms that, it's like I'm saying, like, you're not as, forthright about your steps at this time. It's almost like you're kind of just rolling with the punches. Five of Cups in reverse, you're not going to be disappointed, right? Because you're still on the right path. You're doing the right things. Three of Swords. Your indolence might be due to feeling a lot of sorrow, right? It's like having to cut out some energies from your life, or having to accept losses, you know? And it kind of, like, drug you into this, like, almost, like, hermit energy. It's like, but it's not necessarily hermit energy, because you still, like, talk and communicate with other people, but it's very introspective, right? Then we have the Nine of Cups here, saying that you will be happy, right? There's a lot of happiness here. So, yeah, I feel like you're at the end of feeling this, like, sorrow and this defeat. Right? Yeah. Alright, so then we have this Princess of Swords. And I feel like this is kind of the energy that you had to cut away from. This is like somebody who was not stepping into their full maturity, like this Queen of Wands over here. This is like, I feel like there was conflict. Even if it was emotional conflict. Then we have the Three of Cups, the Abundance card. Yeah, you're going to get a lot of happiness and abundance just from simply cutting off that energy and walking away from it. Let's see. Alright, so with this card, I would like to first, before I tell you what the card is, I'd like to explain my belief on this a little bit. So I strongly, as a Mayan, I believe that Atlanteans dwell within the human realm, right? I feel like we are reincarnated, just like everything is reincarnated, but kind of like time and time again into these lifetimes, right? We, they, they like live out, no, we live out like stories, that kind of hint out who we were in previous lifetimes, right? It's how we kind of identify with who we were in the past. And so with this sigil of Atlantis, I definitely see like kind of tapping into that a little bit and kind of finding what is lost. And we've got the third eye chakra, and this is kind of like, this is tapping into like your own abilities, learning, like taking your own divine guidance, and just kind of like following the path laid out for you. Then we've got element of spirit. That's one of the pillars of the tree of the foundational pillars of the tree of life. I was trying to like speak, but I can't apparently. And then right here with the Saheki, I feel like you haven't focused on healing some aspects of yourself. It could be like some past life stuff that keeps coming up karmically that you haven't really focused or honed in on to heal. Let's see. And then the element of earth, right? So we've got the element of spirit and earth here. So it's like saying to stay grounded, right? With the devil card here, I feel like that's part of it too. It's kind of like bringing yourself down a little bit from the clouds. Yeah, I feel like, I mean, it's really good energy overall. So just feel like, you know, stay grounded, really focus on your instincts. Listen to yourself. Listen to your higher self. A lot can be restored through that. And maybe, you know, if you come to understand like why things keep coming up karmically, why you have to deal with certain things over and over, like it can help you resolve it, right? So that you don't have to go into your next life cycle being like stuck, you know? So yeah, I don't know, take this as you will. But that's pretty much what I got for you. Anyway, namaste. I love you all. Have a great day.